Coventry relish and Charleville cheese are on the menu in Home Chef at 8:30. Now though, it's Shortland Street.
All I'm ever going to be is a saddo in a wheelchair.
It's so good to see you happy again. I want to be with you.
Are you sure? I thought that was it for me after the accident. I thought, who the hell will ever want to go out with a para? But see, now I've got Soph and everything's sweet. So tell me, would you go anywhere near a guy like me? Of course you wouldn't.
Who is it?
It's me, Moo.
Hey, come in.
One question. What are you playing at?
Hey, nice to see you too. Do you want some tea, coffee, some manners?
I want to talk about manners. How about when someone texts you, you text them back? When someone leaves a message, you call them back.
I've been really busy with the doco.
Oh, and what about Tani? What do you think he's busy doing? In his wheelchair, all alone in his house all day. I'll tell you what he's doing. He's waiting for the phone to ring.
I'm serious. I've been working on the doco 24/7. I want to do a good job for Tane.
If you want to do something good for him, put him out of his misery. Or have you got the guilt?
No.
I think you do, because you only went with him because you felt sorry for him.
This is none of your business, Moo, so how about you back off, eh?
I will when you grow up.
Are you saying I'm immature?
I'm just saying, use the damn phone at least.
For your information, I've been really busy trying to crank up my grades for school. But oh no, I'm just some slapper in your eyes, aren't I? Sitting here twiddling my thumbs.
Just call him.
I'm texting. Is that alright with you? Look at you!
Hey, auntie stranger.
Oh.
See, he's fine. Your auntie was worried about you. Thought you left the spinal unit a little bit too early.
No, I'm good. I love being home.
Yeah, where you belong. Now, what about the doorways? Have you been able to get around all right to the bathroom and the lower?
Yes, Mum.
Auntie!
Did you miss me?
Depends. Did you buy me a present?
Is this enough to buy some love?
Sold.
Hey guys, I love the paint job. Well done.
Thanks.
Okay, news, go.
Oh, nothing much. Working, DJing.
Yeah, Tony?
Nothing much. I'm just thinking, making the biggest decision of my life. I'm going to train to be a nurse. Yeah, I'm going to need one of those flash wheelchairs to do it. You know, the ones where they help you to stand up on your... You don't think I can do it? Nah, don't worry, you're not the only one.
No, it's not that. It's just being a nurse isn't quite the same as being a doctor now.
Snob.
I reckon.
I think you'll make a very fine nurse. Good decision.
Let's start on yours first.
Man, you're a porker.
No, got to pace ourselves. Get a little quota system happening. One for you and one for me. And... What?
Oh, it's Sophie. I'm meeting up with her for coffee later.
Oh, yeah?
She just bumped it up an hour earlier. Must mean she's keen, eh?
Yeah, but she took her time getting back to you.
Nah. She was just busy with the doco, that's all. But now she's free and ready for me. Wow.
Do you mind? Some of us are trying to work.
Yeah, and some of us have to eat. Do you have a problem with that?
Sorry, things aren't really working out over here.
What's not working out?
Well, I have to cut 3 minutes, but what?
Well, play it. I'll hack it.
Come on, we're being honest now. So tell me, would you go anywhere near a guy like me? Of course you wouldn't. No girl's gonna look my way, let alone have sex with me.
I'm thinking all that can go.
Are you kidding? That's the gold right there.
It's too heavy.
Yeah, but it's real. I mean, it hurts.
It's not exactly true, though, is it?
Hey? What's going on? What's not truthful? Has he done it with someone?
Sort of, as much as he can do it.
Well, that's good news for him, isn't it?
Not so good for me.
No.
Please don't tell Mum and Dad.
What am I going to tell them?
I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was thinking.
Are you guys together? Are you an item? Is he the one?
Not really.
Sophie, you can't have one-night stands with people. You're only 16. And you definitely can't have one-night stands with people you're not even into.
Yeah, I know, but what am I supposed to do? I think he thinks we're all on.
Well, just tell him it's all off.
I can't.
Well, let him down gently.
There's no such thing as gently, and you know that.
True. But whether you're in a wheelchair or not, getting dumped is painful. At least you know where you're at, and at least you know the truth.
What are you doing here, Potts? What kind of a welcome home is that?
No chocolates for him.
Yeah, it's nice to see you. But you're early.
Well, I had to catch up on all this stuff, didn't I? So a brother to loaning up?
At this stage, they're stalling with their own inquiry. You know how long that'll take.
He's our real-life hero.
Not yet.
Well, wrap it up, go on.
Not until my patient is back on track.
Is he still no good?
He's stable, for now.
Kip's right. You are a hero. To this kid, anyway.
I'm just being a doctor. A doctor who is concerned about his patient, just like he is concerned about all of his patients.
I'm fine.
I'll be the judge of that.
Craig.
My exam. Now. Right. Symptoms. Give them to me.
Not a thing.
Sarah, you are not touching one
Truly,
patient.
I was my normal self the whole time. Apart from my appetite. I just couldn't stop eating, but apparently that's really normal for Melbourne because the food is just to die for.
No fatigue, nausea.
Nothing at all.
You could still be in remission.
Well, if I had MS, I'd agree with you, but because I have fibromyalgia, I'm thinking that it might just have run its course.
Is that what you told TK? That you have fibromyalgia? You have talked to him.
What's to tell? Hey, Han, I wasn't feeling so good a little while back, but I'm heaps better now. Do you want me to look like an airhead on purpose?
I want to know immediately if you experience any dizziness.
Headaches, muscle weakness, nausea, numbness, etc. I got it. Now, permission to start work, boss.
All right. Go on.
Excellent.
It's looking okay, but I still have to cut 30 seconds, which is actually harder than it sounds.
No, you just need a second pair of eyes, and mine work pretty good.
Oh, I'm okay.
No, I want to help.
I'll probably get it done faster if I work by myself, and besides, I have to hand it in at 2 o'clock today, so...
Ah, is that the big premiere?
Yeah.
They're going to have red carpet for me? I am the star of the show.
Look, Tane, I don't want to upset you, but,
Just say it.
the screening's for students, parents, and teachers only.
Oh, sweet. We can just bring it over home before you hand it in. I'll have a private viewing.
I don't think I'll have time.
Come on, Soph, it's about my life. I'm sure I should be able to see it before a bunch of strangers do.
I guess I could bring around the final cut before I hand it in.
Sweet. Sounds like a date to me.
I can't stay for long, I'm sorry.
You guys snowed under.
No, I just want to try out my new skills. Combat application tourniquet, lumbar puncture, CPAP mask.
Yeah, trying to heal everyone at once who put us out of business.
That's the aim.
I've booked Mr. Edwards in for a monthly way. I thought you might like to know.
Thanks.
Are you going to introduce us?
Oh, yeah. Brooke, this is my wife, Sarah. Brooks, I like him.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Don't ask. Thanks for the coffee.
You can thank me later, baby. Properly.
You know it.
Now, Derek Cross.
Yeah, that's me.
Hi, I'm Sarah Potts. I'm one of the doctors here. Now, your blood sugar levels are very high.
I've got diabetes. I've had it for years.
Right, and do you have a lot of trouble keeping your levels stable?
Now and then, I'm usually fine.
Okay, insulin infusion. Can you set that up, thanks?
Sure.
Now, you've been into hospital quite a few times for this, haven't you?
Anybody gets real bad.
Okay, who's your GP?
Dr. Moroney is out west.
Right. But you haven't been to see him in over a year.
It's because he's a dick.
So how are you getting your tablets?
He thought I was a nut job. He said I needed counselling. That's bull. I get sick sometimes, I get to hospital. You guys fix me up. End of story.
Okay, Derek. Well, we'll get you sorted. You just hang tight for a minute, okay?
How'd it go with Tane? Did you make a grown man cry?
Not exactly.
So, he's okay with being single again then?
Not exactly.
You didn't even tell him, did you?
It wasn't the right time.
Sophie, you can't... Shh.
Cinderella, you shall go to the ball.
Ta.
Hold back on the gratitude, won't you?
Sorry. Thanks, Mum. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Haven't you finished that thing yet?
No, I have 20 seconds to cut, then I'm done.
Give us a look.
What for?
We surgeons are quite good at cutting things out.
Oh, no, that's cool. I can do it.
Cue it up. I won't be a sec.
She can't see it.
Why not?
Because if she sees it, then she'll know I went with Tane.
And this is logical how?
She'll hear Tane talking about sex, then she'll take one look at me, and she'll know. Exactly the same thing happened with Nate, just one look.
You are so paranoid. She's seen most of the doco already. She'll only get suspicious if you don't let her help you.
I bought you some new stockings, too. I know you're not a big fan of stockings, so you don't need to thank me for that. Shall we?
Sure.
What's happening with Mr. Cross? Taking a while?
Well, only as long as I need.
Well, Kip's done 3 patients, you've only done 1.
Well, I needed to do some checking with the GP.
Patch and dispatch, remember?
Okay. Derek, I just had a very interesting chat with your GP.
Guess you think I'm nuts too. You want to send me to a shrink so I stop eating fish and chips? Well, I've got news for you. No psych on earth can stop me eating what I want, when I want.
Look, Derek, if you just listen up for a second.
No. If you're not going to help me, I'll see someone who can.
All right, so you think I'm strong enough, do you? To carry you back in here after you collapse in the car park?
I'm collapsing anywhere.
Okay, so you last the day. What about next week? What about the day you go blind? Or the day we have to send you up to theatre to amputate your limbs because of the gangrene, because that is what you have to look forward to, Derek, if you keep ignoring your diabetes. And hey, you know, you can have the yummy stuff. You just have to cook it yourself, the healthy way, the heart-tick way.
But I don't know how, and I don't want to.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because you want to live. Now, come on, just lie back down and we'll talk about a plan of attack. Come on.
Don't mind me, feel free.
And?
I do have one thing to say.
What?
Shift the stuff from the dance party to the end. It'd be nice to finish on a positive note. Apart from that, it's a work of art. Well done.
That's it?
That's it. I think he spoke very honestly, particularly about his sexual issues.
Yeah, that must have taken some guts, I suppose.
It's not something you should talk about with just anyone, so obviously it made him feel comfortable.
He's not talking about anything that's actually happened, just the future, you know, when he might get a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's very clear, Sophie.
I'm thinking about cutting it.
Don't.
Why not?
It's really touching. He's being so brave. Are you worried about what the teachers will think?
I'm worried about what Tane might think.
Hello, he does all the talking. He knows what's in this.
Exactly. You're such a worrywart, sis. Especially about stuff that doesn't exist.
Now, Tony will take you up to the ward. It'll only be for a couple of days, just until we get your meds sorted, all right?
Thanks, Dr. Potts.
You're welcome.
What?
That took way too long, Sarah. The patients are piled 3 deep in triage now.
He'd stopped taking his oral hypoglycemics. I gave him a wake-up call.
We're an ED, not a general practice. If you thought he had ongoing issues, you should have referred him on ages ago.
Right, like you did with that drug trial kid. Yes, you referred him on, but then what happened? Oh, yeah, that's right. You didn't let go, and you still haven't.
That's completely different, and you know it.
This time, I didn't want to pass the buck.
I'm not saying
Look,
that...
he's recently separated from his wife, and his kids won't talk to him. He was at a low point in his life, and he was quietly self-destructing. He needed someone to kick him back on track.
And it just had to be you.
Yes.
All right. But could you please pick up the pace on the next few cases? Get us through the worst of this backlog?
You won't see patients, but dust.
It's over. I'm free.
Are you talking about the doco or breaking up with Tane?
The doco, I just handed it in.
I thought you were going around to his place to Savo.
I am soon. What are you, my PA?
For today. So come on, what's the plan? You go into his house, you sit down, and your first words are...
Hey, Tane, do you want to watch the doco now or later?
Hey?
Well, I'm showing him the final cut of the doco, and then... I guess
Then you'll dump him.
Well, not straight away.
Well, when then?
Tomorrow, maybe.
Sophie, the longer you leave this, the harder it is.
I know. He's just so sensitive at the moment. And you know what? He probably will cry. Right after he vows that he'll hate me to the day he dies.
You are treating him like he is disabled.
Shh. Hello, Sophie Mackay speaking.
Yes, hello, Sophie. Miss Dupree here.
Hey, Miss Dupree.
The teachers and I have previewed your documentary, and while we all think it's a very courageous piece, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to re-edit.
Why?
The sexual references aren't appropriate for a Year 12 project. They all need to go.
But I've been working so hard to get it finished. If I change it, there's no way it will be ready in time for the screening.
I'm sorry, Sophie. It's obvious you've put your heart and soul into it, but I really can't let this be screened as it is.
Well, I better get to work then.
Good. Just be early so I can check it before the screening. See you soon.
Bye. Yeah. See you soon, you old bat.
Bad news, obviously.
Mr. Pre said I had to remove all the sexual references.
Oh, she's censoring you. That sucks.
Tell me about it.
What are you going to do?
I don't have much choice, do I? Either I make it completely lame, or I fail.
Okay, Daniel, take 2 paracetamol every 4 to 6 hours and just keep your fluids up.
Thanks. You're chopping through them now?
Fix and flick as requested. Right, hi. Hi there, I'm Sarah. I'm one of the doctors here.
Hey, this is Penny. She slipped on some oil in her kitchen and put her hand on the hot stove element.
Oh, okay, let's have a look. Right, and you slipped, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, right, we'll get some SSD on that and 50 oral tramadol for the pain.
Right.
I'll just be back in a minute, okay?
Well, 10 more patients and you might come close, but I think it's safe to say I'll be the winner today.
Who says it's a race?
How the boss? Is there some sort of problem with your burns victim?
Yeah, it's just a hunch, but I think so.
Old Tracy seems to have her sorted.
I don't know, I'm just checking her history.
What for?
Self-harm, so if you don't mind...
Self-harm? What makes you think that?
Don't you have your own patients to see?
I do. And while you're stuffing around making phone calls, I'll be clocking up the numbers, Doc.
Shut up.
And you know what happens to the winner at the end of the day? Free beer. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for calling back. Bye.
So what's the story? Is she a self-harmer?
No, there's no history.
Domestic abuse?
No, it's all happy families at home. It was just an accident.
Let me guess, like she said.
Can I go now?
Yes, you can, and I'm sorry about the delay. Your GP's a very busy man. This is a script for some SSD cream that'll keep the burn safe from infection.
Thank you.
Sarah, this is getting ridiculous. How long did that take you?
Well, I thought there was more to it than just a burn.
Like what?
It didn't look like an accident. It looked like she'd taken her hand, stuck it on the element, and left it there. I was just ruling out self-harm before I discharged her.
So what was the verdict?
It was just an accident. Okay, give it to me.
Yes, I will. But somewhere private, I think.
Hey! Hey, Blondie.
Hi.
Oh, sorry I couldn't do popcorn for our big show. Never had time.
Oh, you didn't have to go to all this trouble.
Nah, I wanted to. Come, park up.
I can't stay long though, sorry.
That's all right. It's just good to see you.
Come on, Spielberg, hand it over.
Cool.
Oh, hang on, that's the wrong version.
How many versions do you have?
Just 2.
You couldn't pick my best side, eh?
I had to cut some stuff out at the last minute.
Oh, what stuff?
You'll see.
Most of us take our legs for
Looking good, bro.
walking, running,
I hope you like
dancing.
it.
We
Nah,
do these things
it's
for
you.
us to get
It's
along.
me. What's
And
not to
Esther
like?
took that luxury away from a good friend of mine. Tane Samuels.
I'm just trying to give my patients the best, most comprehensive consultations that I can.
Regardless of how long it takes.
I'm being thorough, Craig. You can't argue with that.
Kip sees his patients in a fraction of the time, and I have no doubt that he's being thorough. You sure there's not something else happening here?
What are you suggesting?
Maybe you're tired.
I feel absolutely fine. If anything, this fibromyalgia has made me a better doctor. Look, I know what it's like to be scared, to not have a clue what's wrong with me, and I don't want my patients to feel like that.
Yeah, look, I've been a patient in this hospital too, remember? And I know how to empathise. But I also know when to haul butt and when to take some time out.
I just got back from Oz. If I take any more time out, I might as well retire.
And you're not experiencing any symptoms of any kind.
You asked me that this morning.
And I'm asking you again.
No. I have not experienced any symptoms. I'm not tired. I'm not sick. I'm just a doctor who cares. A doctor who will now go as fast as she can. A doctor who would just like to get back in there and get to work. So, if you don't mind.
Someone called 2020, please, because there's a new reporter in town.
Cheers. Tane?
Why'd you kill it?
The principal said I had to tone it down. But this is the one I like.
The director's cut, eh?
Yeah, and you guys can watch it whenever you like.
Yeah, I don't need to. I know what's in it. And that's the one that has to be shown.
But Tane, I'll fail.
So you fail. It's better than lying.
Hey, easy, bro. Sophie did her best.
Doubt it. That was feel-good crap, and you know it. Right? Right?
Yes, okay, it's lame, but what am I supposed to do?
Get some guts.
Tane, if I hand in that...
I trusted you. I told you things I've never told anybody, and then you just pressed delete.
That's not fair.
Don't talk to me about fear. Look, people need to see the truth. So that this doesn't happen to them, and that they make good choices and not idiotic ones. It's up to you, though.
Okay, give that to Mrs. Thomas and she can go home, and Steri strip Mr. Nayland's lack, and then he can go too.
Right.
Thanks, Sarah.
Don't mention it.
Driver of car versus car, chest and abdominal trauma, systolic of 70 and tachycardic.
Okay, straight through to resus, please.
Coming through.
Oi!
Sorry. Ah!
Sarah! Sarah?
Keeping a cool head is important, but pitching an idea worthy of investment is the goal. Dragon's Den is back with a brand new series starting Sunday at 9:30.